Hi guys! Welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome to the family, guys. If you're a returning subscriber, an A1 day one, a newbie, an in-between, or one of my beautiful clients, I love you guys. So let's tap in and let's see what ancestors got to say for us. Okay, so Grand Rising. It is my youngest son Karen's 15th birthday today. So, yay! Happy birthday, Karen! Ancestors, spirit guides of the highest white light, I call you into my beautiful space and I ask for a clear, precise channeled message for those who are watching me right now. Let's clear yous off. Let's clear me off. Ancestors, please close any other door other than the highest white light and let's dive into this reading, okay? Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Hit the bell icon in the corner so you will get notified when I post new content. I love you guys. Cheers. So grab your tea, grab your tree, grab your drink, do whatever you need to do because today is going to be a good one. It's all spicy and shit, super hot. Now I switched from coffee to tea because, I don't know, I was just drinking too much of it. So you may be cutting back on the things that you are doing a little bit too much of. So cheers, guys. It's too hot. It's too hot. So let's dive into the reading, okay? Because this reading is going to be hot. So let's dive in right into the juice, okay? And see what's going on here. Ancestors, I want to see with this deck what is going on. Bottom of the deck is the stork. So you either are the messenger or you're about to get a message in. You're about to go on a new voyage, okay? There's change in the air. Something is just around the bend, okay? And it's the garden with the cloud. But somebody's been trying to cloud your Garden of Eden, your quality of life, perhaps. But it doesn't matter. Something is coming in, whether people want to try to stop it or not. It's like yesterday's reading, right? The only thing that people can take from you is notes. You're basking in the Garden of Eden because you chose to plant that seed within yourself. Water it, nurture yourself, and flourish. Now, people really expect you to only flourish if they are part of your team or they give you some kind of clout or they give you something. Like my community does not support what I do, but I've seen so many people in my community yesterday go see a famous person, a famous psychic, and pay top dollar to go see that famous psychic, and all they did was watch her do what I do on YouTube every single day for free, and they laugh at me. The real prophet. It's so crazy. I just seen the light workers card. Yeah. So don't even worry about it, okay? Because you got a message coming in and you chose to plant the Garden of Eden on your own. Do your own thing. And you don't need the external world's validations or approval. You shine your light, you do what's necessary for you, and that's it, that's all. Bottom of the deck. People are not thinking logically. Now, you may have to act impulsively, but to other people it's impulsive, but you have really thought about something. But the fact is that people refuse to do what you are doing, so they look at it as impulsive, like you're not really thinking logically, when really you're super intelligent and tapped right the fuck in. You're not like them. They're not like you. And the person that's going to come in for you is somebody who is going to look at you like you're everything, and you're going to look at them like everything. It's going to be at the same values, okay? May not be the same kind of mindset or, what you're used to, but it's going to be the same core values, and that's what matters. Now, somebody, maybe a husband, is going to do something very impulsive, and we're going to see because there is a stork coming in, right? So somebody wants to talk less and feel more, okay? And remember, this husband is a leader, not a fuckboy, okay? So know the rules. This person is a role model. And you are somebody's piece. You may have helped somebody, but because of external validations, they may not have validated you because they didn't want to look some kind of way. Oh, well, that's their loss is what it comes down to, because you're still shining all by yourself authentically. Yeah, and somebody's going through hell. They're going through hell because they didn't give you the validation when they should have. You were somebody's piece. You are a lot of people's piece. You help a lot of people, but I don't know, people be looking at you sideways and crooked and shit, and they be learning a crazy karmic lesson about coming up against you and just looking at you and taking from you. People have to go through karma, guys. This Lionsgate has really put a lot of people on their ass, or less. It's showing a lot of people who they really are, okay? Which is a good thing, because acceptance is key. Now people are having to accept the fact that they may have tried to fuck with your peace, and now you're the one who's just doesn't care. You're completely unbothered while these people go through their karmic lessons that you have already went through with these people. These looking ass copycats is what it comes down to. These people are feeling a lot of regret because you were their piece. You helped somebody and they probably didn't give you any validation, credit, or nothing. It is what it is. Somebody is going through hell for that. Everybody's got to pay the consequences, and somebody's paying the karma for being a people pleaser. Somebody really thought that you were a pick-me. Oh, no. You detach from pick-me's, and somebody realizes this. Somebody was two-faced. They said that you were a criminal, like you were taking advantage of people, but these are the two-faced people who are actually have ulterior motives for people. Now, that's why people are going through hell. Now, there could have been a husband who acted impulsively because they are a criminal, take it as it resonates, and now they're two-faced. They're stuck with these fake friends, feeling some kind of way, going through hell with these fake friends because they wanted to cloud your quality of life. A lot of people wanted to block something from you so that you weren't happy, but happiness comes from within, guys. Somebody needs to check themselves, because they are wrecking themselves. Let's see if this is good to drink yet, because fuck, I'm thirsty. Somebody's a thirsty ass bitch trying to run after the water truck, and they look at you like you're the water truck because you bring peace. It's sweet, but it's still hot. So somebody looks at you like sweet, but you're hot. You're spicy. You're fire. And you see these two-faced people. Could be a Scorpio. It's a transformation to these kind of energies, okay? So you're not really stressing about it, but somebody is really stressing about you. 727 on my clock. Yeah, because it's a time for love, Aquarius. Now, you could be Aquarius. These people who are trying to go up against you could be Aquarius. I always take it as it resonates, but as this Aquarius, you are the star, which means you learn to heal yourself, so you're not in competition with nobody, because it's a time for love. Love has no bounds. Love is liberating. It's not binding. If you truly love somebody, you've set them free. Somebody is realizing that. It's trust. Trust is everything. Somebody broke your trust, and trust is very hard to gain back. If somebody publicly humiliated you, well, then they're going to have to, do just that much to try to get you back, to be in your vicinity, because somebody is really watching you, looking, and learning a karmic lesson about peace, about true love, about true unconditional. And you trust the ancestors. You trust that when you go through things, it's for a lesson. So you learned a lesson. Not everybody is a blessing, guys. It is what it is. And the collective energy is doing very well right now. Very, very well. And you see these fake friends, these people who are unsupportive. They will support other people, but not you. Why? Because it's you. Because they're scared that you're going to get above them. I know, because I have an auntie who is a spiritualist, and she hates me. She'll only, when I was younger, she only kept me around to make herself look good. And because I'm a dancer and I dance the same style as her, she always uses me and says, oh, look, she looks just like me. I don't look nothing like her, by the way. I do a little bit because it's in my blood, right? But you can't keep saying and living through me. It's not possible. I'm my own person. And now, I had started working in the schools, teaching unity consciousness. And somehow, some way, I started doing the blanket exercises, teaching the colonization of Canada and the Aboriginals and stuff like that. And I started doing that for the grade 10s and 11s in the schools. And it was her job. She used to do that. I don't know, something about her attitude or something. She was no longer allowed to be into the school systems, work in the school systems. So they got me. And I was really, really good. I'm good at what I do because I'm a seer, I'm a feeler, and I'm going to tell you, I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I'm going to make sure that, you get the right information, the right knowledge, the right healing. So when you're not in front of me, you have the tools. But there's other people who just, they want to see you squirm. They sit there. They want you to talk and talk and talk while they make faces and say, mm-hmm. But they're not really helping. And then when they leave you, there is no follow-up. There is no follow-through. Like I said earlier, there was a whole bunch of people who went to this famous person, like this famous reader or whatever, and nobody got a reading. Nobody actually got a reading. I did a whole wedding for one of my guy friends and his wife, like their family to me now. And I did his whole wedding for 2.5 hours. I sat there reading everybody's cards, like one after one after one. I did about 15 minute reading for each people, some 5, depended, right? It depended on how the energy flowed. But I managed to get through like 70 people in like 3 hours. And this girl supposedly charged top dollar and was only able to do 10 readings. That makes no sense. Absolutely no sense. I'm sure she could have did more. But is it just for clout? That's what I mean. And I did the whole fucking wedding for free. But she beaded me a beautiful necklace. You know what I mean? That's what it's about. But now, I'm even upping my prices. So, like, not for the people outside of town, but for the people who are in my community, I'm charging them top dollar. And if you don't like it, it's too bad. You can go ask somebody from out of town to do it. Because I know exactly what I bring to the table. And if people refuse to really, it's like they don't really want to, they want to be told what they want to be told. And instead of, looking inside of ourselves, they want to look externally. It's blame somebody else, blame something else, or get some information from the passed over loved ones instead of listening for what the passed over loved ones want you to do within yourself to heal. People are refusing to even just find out where their inner child is hiding. And I will get to the nitty-gritty of it because it's about strength. Now, Sungway God Creator has enlightened, gave the light seeds, the star seeds, the indigo children, the strength to help other people be strong as well. But they have to hold their own weight. It is what it is. And people who are copying off of people who have strength and, this intuitive ability or even creation, the ability to create, they're getting caught up. Somebody did. They tried to fire you and put you out so it makes you look like you're the bad one, but you're not. These people have ganged up to make sure that you weren't seen as the star, but your strength was able to overcome and overpower these people. And all of these people did this all because they were jealous. These big corporations, people have much, much, much more than you. But not when it comes to spiritual wealth. And that's what's scary. They don't want you to be seen. They're jealous of something that is not seen, but felt. The moon, see? Something that they can't see. It's your intuition. The fact that you read people to filth, but you do want to help them. So sometimes we have to be that Hyoki empath and act and make light of situations that are clearly just upsetting. Now somebody's mad at you because you're self-made. You didn't have a fucking choice. Because everywhere, every which way, you always had a blockage, some kind of lack of help or support in some kind of way. And these people really wanted you to be broke, busted, into despair, begging them for help. But you chose not to. You chose to go inwards and find the best choice for you. That's why they're upset, because of your confidence. Because you're the earth angel. You knew that wherever you go, you're always protected. Always. And you knew that since you were a child. Since you were born. Why are so many people hating on me? Makes no sense. Why are adults beating on me and hating on me? Makes no sense. Why are these grown-ass men trying to touch upon me? Makes no sense, right? It's because they're trying to beat something in you that they see. They're trying to take something in you that they see. And as you got older, you really seen it. You really took hold of the situation. And now you're calling these two-faced people out. Somebody is going through spiritual court, and it's this criminal. It could have been your husband or a father-like figure. Somebody you even thought was a mentor at one point, or you looked up to. You were willing to let lead you, but they were leading you into the ditch because this person is really impulsive, doesn't think logically long term. It's the magician in the upright. Somebody was just trying to siphon your energy because they knew you had all the tools in your toolbox to overcome whatever was coming towards you. The collective energy, you, my beautiful collective, not the fucking trolls that are watching me trying to get some kind of information to level themselves up without giving like at least a fucking like or a thank you. I see you, bitches. I see you. I'm not fucking stupid. Somebody is trying to take your creativity, but my beautiful collective are doing well. You have nothing to fucking fear, nothing to worry about because you do it first. And that's facts. Point blank, period. You're washing your hands of this shit. Heart of the deck. And somebody's in their fucking feelings because they wanted you to be in your feelings. The thing is you have everything. You had everything taken from you. And you're still okay. Because you know what that death and transformation is. You had a rebirth. And somebody's going to have to feel that. So, if they can dish it, they can take it. And that's what ancestors are doing right now. Serving karma on a motherfucking platter. Yeah, people are having to transform whether they like it or not. So, cheers to that. It's still really hot. Somebody's going to jail. They're going to jail. Whether it's spiritual jail or real jail, somebody's going to jail. And it's because you chose to end the cycles with the world. And somebody could be watching you, a lot of people, on the big world wide web. Stealing from you. All because you're self-made. They can look all they want. They know you're good. They know you're helpful. And they got just badass fucking energy. And people are seeing them for who they are. Just a bunch of clout chasers. Just a bunch of fans. Just a bunch of groupies who tried to put a lot of 10 of swords in your back. Stab you. Betray you. These are people that you really thought were supposed to help you. These are people in your environment. Like I have the so-called a big organization who takes all my ideas and calls it for their own. And I'm a single mother who gets absolutely no government assistance. And this organization is supposed to help children, but refuses to help my children because I'm not a drug addict or mentally unstable. No. They take my ideas instead and leave me broke to take care of my children by myself. So I'm so grateful for my outside friends, my collective energy who send beautiful clients to me. Guys, if it wasn't for yous, my children wouldn't eat. I would not have a gift to give to my child. So thank you to my beautiful clients who trust me and who come back and who send their friends because of how good I am. I truly love you guys. And it's a simple thing as a like, a comment after the live premieres to help generate the channel. Because there is a lot of people trying to really stab you in the back, my beautiful collective, and you need to look at the bigger picture. As many fucking haters as you have 10 times more people who love you. And that's what's fucking somebody up. Because no matter how many times they try to abuse you, you still cut the cords on their ass. Page of Pentacles, because you got it up the fucking mud. These people can't take anything from you but notes. Period, point blank. And that's why these people are going through hell, because you already went through it. You already went through the hell. Now you got the sun. Now you're basking in the sun. And God is illuminated. Creator, whoever you believe in. I'm not Christian. I don't believe in the Christian God. But I'm not atheist. I do believe. Now, maybe raw. Watching over you. Take it as it resonates, guys, but there is a higher power, and that higher power sees everything that's in the dark, and this is why you're able to live happy. You know, you sleep well, your house is clean. It's the basic things. You have eyes to see, you have a heart to feel, you have a soul to people are walking around soulless, guys. This is why they betray, this is why they hurt, this is why they gang up in stock. Because they don't want you to succeed past what they got going on. But these people ain't got good shit going on for them. And that's why ancestors are illuminating the truth. So that everybody can find a way out of this depression. Nobody deserves to be at a rock bottom energy, guys. See? The Wheel of Fortune. And because you're choosing to help people to find a new way to, light the path for people, to be that candle in somebody's darkness, you're getting that Wheel of Fortune. You have released any kind of fear. You're not scared of these people or people in general, because you know you're doing well. You know you're doing much better than these two-faced people, so you have nothing to worry about. You may not have all the glitz and glamour because you're not a fucking sellout. But it's okay. Ancestors said you got the Wheel of Fortune there. Just be patient. Everything comes in due time. Because the Six of motherfucking Wands is there, man. I don't make it up. Look. Five of Pentacles. These people really wanted you to be left out. They'd left you out. Impoverished as a motherfucker. Probably were homeless at one point and people laughed at you. But God, those were character builders. And you're self-made. But we need people, though. Okay? We need people. You can't do this by yourself. And it looks like my collective has really had no choice but to do it by themselves. You are the bright star, but if there was only one star in the sky, it'd be a really dark place, right? So even though you may not have another star around you, there is one. This is why it's good to interact with people on the internet, to know that there's a bigger world out here, because you got victory either way. Even if you're feeling left out right now, the spirit wants you to know that this rock bottom energy, there's only one way out. So see it, acknowledge it, learn from the past, the lessons, so you can bring those tools, those lessons into your future. You don't keep replaying the cycles, because I promise you, if you keep replaying the cycles, every time it'll get worse and worse and worse, and it may not even be with the same person, same individual, same job, whatever, same idea, same mentality, but it's a different face kind of energy with the same energy. Do you see what I mean? So you got to be careful, because at the heart of the deck, it's the Seven of Swords. So whoever was trying to lie on you, deceive you, or deceive other people about you, have no choice but to come back and tell the truth. Like I said, if they publicly try to humiliate you, then guess what? These people are going to publicly apologize, and they're not going to have a motherfucking choice. It is what it is. You got the magic. Somebody sees you as transformation. They want a transformation, they can have it. For sure, everybody has an opportunity. Ample opportunity. But you can't fuck over an earth angel who has too much confidence. And it's not an egotistical confidence, guys. It's really just knowing that you are protected because of the way you move. Your heart. It's fucking bringing a lot of towers in people's lives now. I'm telling you, if they really wanted you to go through a tower, well, you went through it. You did. People wanted to cloud your judgment, this Garden of Eden. Well, you sat in that depression, that despair, but you picked your fucking self up afterwards. And now these people who are going through this tower doesn't know how to pick themselves up. So as you're going through the tower, you're really dancing and singing in this hell. Why? Because you are of heaven and hell. You see what I mean? You kind of like, you found solace in that fucking madness. It's like people look at me, yeah, I'm real cute, right? Yeah, I'm real cute, but I got a mind full of rage. And I've had always a mind full of rage. And that's because of what I've went through. Never understanding and never being able to express myself fully and be myself. So I always hid. I always tried to fit in, and I was never happy. I was never happy, and now I don't fit in anywhere, and I'm fucking happy as fuck. So 2-3-3-3 on my clock, guys. The angels are protecting you. And it's because you are balanced, masculine and feminine. The masculine protecting the feminine, so the feminine can create, nurture, take care of those around them. Somebody is distorted masculine, distorted feminine. So they're just creating off of you. They don't know what we is. It's all about I. So they think that because you're by yourself, you're not going to get anything. You know what I mean? Because they know that you need people. Do you see what I mean? But these people, it's like a girl. These people are not real for the girls. You see what I mean? Or for the people. They're for themselves. But these people are very intelligent, so they know that you need people in order to succeed. So what they're doing is to trying to get into people's heads so people don't want to work with you, don't want to see you for who you really are. But now people are seeing that these people are just out of pocket, and they need to take several fucking seats because that tower is hitting. And God, Creator, Source sees the truth. Okay? That's why unexpected crisis is going to happen. You went through this. But it was only for a learning lesson, and now these people are going to have to go through it as well. And it's going to be a learning lesson. But these people are expecting you to save them in some kind of way. And you are refusing. Because nobody was there to save you. You are not going to continuously keep giving people the tools. And they don't even actually do anything with it. What they do is they go back into their environments and they continuously spiritual burps. Doing the same thing. And then blaming you because their life isn't changing. Make that make sense? Doesn't at all. Ancestors, what's going on here? Wow, that just blew up. Yeah, somebody is really worried. They're worried because all their laundry is being hung out to dry. Because somebody talked a lot of shit about you. And it was a friend who clearly is not a good influence and clearly sees you as very influential. So what they're trying to do is to siphon off you, make you look good. Make them look good so you look bad. Like as if you're the one copying off of them because they have money. This doesn't even have to be a friend. It's in the reverse. This could have been a friend of me. This could have been somebody who you were a client of. Who you worked with at one point, love bombed you, and then went off grid and came back with all your fucking ideas. Watches you on a daily. Wow, they're a fucking enemy. Check that out. Yo, they're a fucking enemy. It says watch your back. You should have watched your back with this person. And I have a couple of clients who actually worked for a person like this, and I actually did readings for, and they have told me that working for her, all she did was take all their information and then fire them. Fucked up. Like she wouldn't even pay them. They were paying her. What is it called? Rent? Like what she told me was, because I charged her 50, because this was like 4 years ago I did her reading, okay? And I charged her $50, and I went to her place of business and I did her reading, and I told her about shit that she never told anybody, and she will never probably ever tell anybody, and that's between her and I. It's none of anybody's business. The thing is I told her shit that she was like, wow. So she says, oh, well, you can come and work with me in my place of business, and you can charge your clients $100, but you're going to have to give me $30 out of that $100. And I'm looking at her like, well, why would I do that? Like, sure, I could get some clientele, like, but why would I do that? Why would I take my gifts and pay you when I could do that at home? So because I said no and I chose to do it at home, she started getting all kinds of other people, like from different communities or something. She started publicizing tarot, and then she went off grid. And she says, oh, you can find me at the store. Yeah, because she was really doing a number. And then I had one of the massage therapists, you know who I'm talking about. I love you, girl. Talk about how they fucking fucked her over every which way. Scumbag. Scumbag. There's a lot of scumbags. It's because they think they have money so they can do whatever they want, but they actually don't have any real gifts. What they do is they hire people. Well, they coerce people into having some kind of stability. They promise people stability, but there's nothing ever to back it. And I already seen it. I read it to felt like I read the girl's cards. Like I knew how she was. Like, why? Come on. You're fucking stupid. Like, wow. It kind of blew my mind. and then ever since then, every time she sees me, she gives me some kind of weird look. I never did anything to you. I just told you no, that I wasn't going to work like in your place of business. Oh, fuck. People are fucking weird. People are weird, and now they're fucking anxious because everybody's slip is showing. Because, yo, we're spiritual baddies. We don't care. We'll come correct. So you better come correct, because we got receipts. And somebody really wanted you to, shut the fuck up and go away. But you ain't going nowhere. You got longevity. And you got intimacy and bonding coming in. I'm telling you, you bond with people, but it also makes them really upset because a lot of people are narcissists. They need all the shine. They need all the hype. They need to be the only one. Bitch, get in line with all the other haters. Because seriously, look, there's a storm coming in. And that storm is not for you, my beautiful collective. Not at all. You're cutting the cords. You're grounding yourself. You are very fucking protected. You could even have a talesman or some kind of, you could be the fucking talesman, for fuck's sakes, how powerful you are. These people know how powerful you are. That's why they're trying to do everything to gang up, to go against you so that you look some kind of other way. And people won't work with you. These guys, these girls, they're really going through a karmic lesson, and it could be even a lover. Or somebody is upset because they don't want you to be in some kind of foundation. Because then you will have somebody to stand by you, to protect you, as these people are trying to bully you. But you don't give a fuck. You don't need another person to see what you're seeing or to know that you are being bothered this way. You don't need validation from others. And that's what's even making more people go through hell. Because if they want to be criminal, well, you got a criminal mindset as well. Because you're of the light, of the dark. This is why you're able to see through the bullshit. Somebody really underestimated you. 16 reduced down to 7. They underestimated your spiritual knowledge, your spiritual guidance, and your spiritual fucking protection. And that's why you're confident. You're not worried about it. You ain't going nowhere unless you choose to be deceitful in some kind of way, Choose to close your pineal gland. There's a lot of ways you can close the pineal gland. Just by drinking tap water, close your motherfucking pineal gland because of the fluoride. So please do your own work. All right? So under the mask, guys, I'm telling you, people are having to fucking be seen for who they are because the mask is being ripped off. People's confidence, they're not really confident. They look good on the outside, but inside they're a big old mess. I know, because I'm not perfect. I choose when I want to be pretty, I guess. You know what I mean? I'm just me. And people need to accept that. And people are going to have to accept you for who you are. You're not always all put together, guys, because we're human. We're not perfect. But somebody's trying to paint a picture externally as they're perfect. Nobody's fucking perfect. And that's why people love you, because you don't sugarcoat it. And you don't judge, because you've been there. You've done that, and you found a way. There is another way. You are the light. Under the mask. Confidence and putting the past behind you. Through experience of the past, your confidence is growing. You no longer feel the need to hide behind others. At last, you see and accept that you are a wonderful individual in your own right. You are looking for challenges which will inspire and drive you. There is no time to waste as you are ready for action. Tears of sadness are now long gone. These difficult experiences were a huge learning opportunity, but you have learned difficult lessons and realized that they have made you who you are today. You may feel that you still have a way to go before you feel fully confident, but you are on the right path and getting there. So take one day at a time, and each day that passes, you will move closer to your goals. See, people are mad because you're patient. You're patient. You took off the mask. The ancestors always give us the right cards to bring everything together. You know that. This is why I'm never worried about if I'm going to look crazy or not, because I don't even care if I get all kinds of views and all kinds of likes. All I care about is getting one person who really, really hits them in the soul to help them. That's all I do it for. I don't do it for the hype. Not at all. That's why I'll come on with no makeup. I don't give a shit what I look like, and I don't care if people are scared of me. They're only truly scared of themselves at the end of the day, and I know that. I know people are two-faced. I know people are fake, and I know people are going through hell because I've been there. That's why I don't judge. See, you got this fringe guardine as the healing message with the mother's wart. Okay? So, you could be a mother. You could have, a hard time with mother figures. I don't know why they don't really like you, honestly. I don't know. It's an insecurity thing, okay? I don't know what it is. But at the top, we don't compete. We collaborate. So it is what it is, guys. These people could have a top position, but internally they're a mess. And because you have authority over these people's souls because they got one, they feel some kind of way. So mother's worth. Mother's worth is a gentle energy, nurtures those who lack of mothering, has caused a close of horror. So be careful, okay, guys? There's a lot of women out here who are so fucking envious and mean and selfish that they forget to raise their fucking boys. And then the boys end up growing up to be tyrants, hating women because their mothers were so abusive and seeing them get run through. Facts. That's why I take very good care of my children and make sure, because they're not mine. Honestly, when I had boys, I knew that those weren't mine. I had to raise them for another female. To be a good father, a good nurturer, they didn't have these things. They never had somebody to really ask them if they were okay, if they were hungry, if they wanted to go somewhere nice. It was me. So I get all the respect for that. And on my fucking son's birthday, it's even worse because it's like, I don't know. It's just that feeling, you know, of being so proud of yourself year after year with no help, but still being able to do it, managing, even through all the adversities, traumas, and tribulations. I want you to tell you, my beautiful collective, that you're doing a good job. And I want to remind myself that I'm doing a great job. Okay, so Mother's Worth. This plant spirit brings protection and support. Mother's Worth is especially beneficial for those who have difficulties receiving. See, some of us were so used to giving, we have a hard time to receive. And it's only because we've never really gotten it. And we don't want to teach our children that, you know, because then they're going to be resentful and stuff like that. So we have to, you know, teach ourselves first about the quality of energy, because money is energy, okay? And we don't need much of it. Like, really, we don't need much to survive. We just need quality of life. This is something that a lot of people have tried to make sure that you didn't have. So let's check this fridge Gartine. Fridge Gartine. Gartine is a plant for people who have lost their natural innocence and trust in life. It calms the fear and arises from the unconscious and opens us up to a place where all is safe. Gartine helps transform frozen emotions, allowing us to flow with life again. You see what I mean? It's time to feel. Life is not all it's caught up to be. It's not perfect. It's not. But we have to roll with the punches. We have to learn to take a punch once in a while, metaphorically, not physically. People want to hit you physically, well then move them out your way. Because then they get upset because you are the real deal. Holyfield, you be knocking people out one shot. Bust their face right open with one shot, see? So they underestimate you. People need to be careful. You are calming yourself from any of the fear that arises from being alone. You're not scared to be alone because you know you're not alone. You have 10,000 ancestors walking beside you. And somebody knows that there's turmoil coming in, but it's only because they try to cut you down. They try to sabotage you. They try to separate you and give you a silent treatment, give you absolutely no credit for what they got going on. Oh my God, but you're the phoenix rising from the ashes. And you will always succeed. You will always persevere. You will always have that fucking tenacity to break through, to find a new way, to heal. And because you have the strength to heal yourself, you have the strength to heal others. But people need to stand on their business, stand on their shit, hold their own motherfucking weight, because you're in a new phase. And you're rekindling something within yourself. You're tapping into that divine wisdom, that dark feminine energy, guys. So you're not a fucking pushover. You're not a people pleaser. And you're not fucking nice. You're kind. You're a good-hearted person. People need to come correct and know the difference. Because somebody is definitely changing their mind about you. And it's because you have raised from the ashes and you showed a lot of people how to renew and how to grow from their despair. Because life is not perfect. And you have a secret admirer coming in. It's a little bit timid. I'm scared of you. I'm scared of you. Hold on. Let's see. Yeah, they're crushed. There's a lot of people who are crushed because somebody is coming in. Now, they lost out on you. There's a lot of people feeling broken and in despair and feeling alone. That's what they wanted for you, but you ended something. You completed a cycle, and you changed. Okay, so you are the generational curse breaker. Look, didn't I say? You're putting on those gloves, and you're knocking people out, yo. It was, I think, 2016. I have fucking all my family kept beating up on me. Everybody's beating up on me and bullying me. And fuck, I finally, 2016, I put on those gloves. And ain't nobody fucking try to bully me again. I beat up all kinds of people, and I didn't want to. I was the kind of person who would cry after I beat somebody up because it felt bad for them because I beat them up. I'd call the ambulance for people because I beat them up. Like, I'd sit there, I'd wait for the police and the ambulance, like little 10, 11, 13, 12-year-old girl, you know? It is what it is. You have accomplishments, and you're proud of what you've accomplished. You may not be proud of a lot of things that you did, but you don't regret it. They're learning lessons. They're catalysts. And they're, the character builders. So be proud of yourself, okay, guys? So I hope this resonates. I hope this gave you some clarity. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. There is major tower moments, major fire disasters going on. Somebody's about to fucking explode because the truth is coming out. And you are wealthy. You are beautiful, and you deserve this inheritance that's coming in. Nobody can take nothing from you but motherfucking notes. I love you guys. Bye.